Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Chris here again. I'm doing another watch review from one of the watches in my collection. Tonight, I figured I would just spend a few minutes talking about the Glycine Combat Sub. This watch is sort of I guess you could call it a reissue of Glycine's old, submersible style dive watches from the 1970s. This one is known as the GoldenEye variant. It was a Noman Watches exclusive at one point, but I picked this one up on Amazon. You see, it has the black PVD coating on the case, rose gold tone screw down crown with a rose gold tone bezel. So, just a few specs of the watch. It is 42 in diameter, 49 lug to lug. And this dive watch actually wears pretty thin. This is about 10.5 millimeters thick. For a dive watch, it wears really well. Has a flat sapphire crystal. You can see there's virtually, it just wears completely flat. Now you see here I have it on a leather NATO strap. It came on a canvas strap and it was just complete and total garbage. I wore it once, immediately took it off. I've had issues trying to find a strap that I like for this watch, and I think part of it has to do with the color combo of the rose gold and black PVD. For me, it was just difficult to find a band that I really liked for it. But I ended up settling on this leather NATO strap with the black PVD buckle. So the movement, it uses the standard ETA 2824-2 ELAB bore. Glycine, it basically just means that it's just a little bit more decorated than a standard ETA 2824. It has a typical 38-hour power reserve. This is not ETA's 80-hour power reserve movement that you might see from like Tissot or Certina or Mito. So this only has a 38-hour power reserve. I noticed the watch does run a little fast, maybe about a minute and a half a week. It's not terrible, but overall, it's a pretty good watch. I've contemplated a few times selling it, mostly because I just had a hard time trying to find a strap that I like for it. But I think for now, it's going to stay in my collection. That may change down the road. I'm not sure. It does have lume on the hands and on the indices here. These indices are not applied. The lume for a dive watch is really not that great. It's definitely significantly better on my cheaper Orient and Seiko SKX. But what I do like is the crown. It just has a really good feel to it when you unscrew it. You pull it out to the first position. You can manually wind the watch. Pull it out to the second position. You can set the date on it. If I pulled it out correctly, there we go. Pull it out to the last spot, and you just put it all the way back in. Got to give it a little bit of a push to make sure it catches while you're screwing it in, because this is what they call a threaded crown. There we go. And let me give you a quick wrist shot. Like I said, really tough finding a strap for this watch. Pricing. I guess I paid. These are still found on the Noman website as well as Glycine's website, which I guess is actually Invicta now. But they tend to retail around like $800, but like I said, I did not pay that. I paid about $525 for it. So you can see it wears pretty well. My wrist is about 6 3/4 inches. It's not too bad. It's comfortable, especially now with the NATO strap. I think it looks better, to be perfectly honest. So if you're in the market for one, like I said, you can find this one particularly at Noman Watches. I bought mine off of Amazon, but supply is always hit or miss with them with this particular model. They do have other models of Glycine, including other combat subs and the Airmen. Thinking about adding an Airman to my collection at some point. I really do like them. They're really cool. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. Hey, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.